Gutter Trash is a proud member of the Comics Podcast Network.
Mirka is an 11-year-old Orthodox Jewish girl who dreams of fighting dragons and monsters. Her stepmother would rather she learn to knit and go to school. Dejected but determined, Mirka's life changes forever when she runs into a witch who lives in the woods and her pet monster in Hereville. Hello, welcome to Gutter Trash, episode 102, Hereville. My name is Eric.
My name is Jason.
Happy Halloween, everybody. 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But we are recording this on Halloween night.
Yeah. On the eve of the spooktacular.
No?
No.
That would have been last night.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Tonight is actually the spooktacular.
Well, this is the eve of the night when we all pay rent. That's scary.
That is true.
Actually, I paid my rent tonight. I'm just that good.
Yeah. Well, we'll just rub it in, why don't you?
No.
My landlord will have to wait until Thursday. Because I needed to go take my car in to be fixed. So could not afford to pay my rent this week.
I had some problems with the vehicle.
The battery died.
Oh, did it die or was it destroyed by goblins in your engine?
It died, and then it came back.
It's a zombie battery?
It's a zombie car!
Oh, that's a movie waiting to happen. What was that like? What was the couch that eats people?
The couch that eats people?
It was like Death Couch, the couch that eats people or something like that.
Oh, it was Deathbed.
Deathbed.
That eats
The bed that is, yeah. Well, I sleep on a couch, so... So, beds don't scare me as much as couches.
Yeah.
It just hits closer to home. That was the USA Up All Night sequel that I watched. Death Couch.
There are movies about chairs that kill people.
Death Chair?
Death Chair.
And is it like one of those recliner chairs, or is it just like some like rickety office chair?
From the DVD covers that I can see, they're just like rickety wooden chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those are creepy, but
they are. But
they can't really swallow anyone
No.
whole, you know?
You need to take the terror in from what you know personally, and most people know a recliner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, we've all been to, like, you know, picnics and social functions that have all those, like, little metal chairs, but...
Right.
But, yeah.
And yeah, you can sit in one and they break or whatever. Like, I broke a chair at Christopher's Restaurants.
Right. But hey, it was worth it. Free meal.
Well, I did get a free meal that I never cashed in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never?
I never went back.
If you have the coupon, I go there all the time.
Yeah, that's like a year ago.
Oh.
Yeah, it's long expired.
Damn it.
But, but that was a rickety old wooden chair, you know, splinters and everything like that. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
But what we would really take fear in is sitting in your comfortable, recognizable, homey recliner.
Mm-hmm.
And it swallows you.
Oh, my God.
That's a horror movie.
Well, yeah, because you get home and you're like, oh, that crazy world out there. I'm going to batten the hatches and get in my comfy chair where everything's nice.
Yep.
And then, whoa-ho, watch out.
Yep. That's where the terror comes from.
I want to see Deathbed.
Well, then you should pick it for movies.
Is it something on Netflix, actually?
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about spooky things, and it was Halloween, and if my memory serves me right, back in episode 68 when we reviewed Below, we were haunted by a specter on this very show.
Yeah, at the end of one of our segments, there was something that happened. Most people disagree with me that it happened, but I firmly believe that something was here with us.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, like, at the time I was like, I think it was just a weird sound, but, you know, the more and more you think about it, it makes sense.
Yeah.
We were talking about ghosts.
Right.
One of us, maybe it was a non-believer and it wanted to, like, show itself.
Could be.
Who
Could
knows?
be.
Who knows?
Maybe we'll listen to that between segments and refresh our memories on it.
And maybe I'll change my mind. Yeah. It'll scare the pants right off me.
Ooh, sexy.
Sexy indeed.
So, I know you were here last night for drawing night and everything, and you were also at work, but did you guys get any trick-or-treaters at work or anything?
No, we had a few people coming in costume, like a couple customers. I think the 11-year-old kid that works at the Mexican restaurant was dressed like the Joker. One of the guys at GameSwap dressed like the Shadow. And
is that what he was?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I know he used the same costume last year, and we were like trying to guess what it was, but this year we guessed it right away because it was the same one as last year.
Okay. Was he the same thing last year?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. He might have had a different scarf, and that might have been what threw us off.
Well, he didn't wear a scarf when I saw him.
Oh, okay.
Or a hat.
Okay, well, he had the hat and the scarf when he came there.
Okay.
So, yeah. But I think last year he had, like, a different color scarf, like a blue one. We're like, are you one of the Bloods, the Crips? I don't know. What are you? And then Stephanie dressed like some character from True Blood.
Yeah.
She was like, who am I? And I was like, I have no idea.
Yeah. She was telling me that, and I was like, oh yeah, Jason is not going to know.
Yeah.
He's just the most culturally retarded person ever. Like, I've never seen True Blood, but I know of its existence, and I know of the character on it.
But she was even like, you know of True Blood, you sell the comics here. And I was like, what?
Yeah, you barely know of Black Panther.
Yeah. I've heard of those. That's a political movement, right? Started by Jack Kirby in the 60s. Yeah.
Jack Kirby and Huey Newton.
Yeah. Which, for those of you who don't know, is the what you get when you cross Olivia Newton-John and Huey Lewis.
Ooh.
Yeah. Pretty exciting stuff.
Nice.
And great vocals.
Xanadu.
Yeah.
Let's get physical. Is that her?
Olivia Newton-John?
Yeah.
I don't know. Pinball Wizard, that's her.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I just know the name. It's like True Blood. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
All I know is that I have a gigantic crush on Anna Paquin, and that's what she was dressed as.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anna Paquin's character from that show.
I've heard of Anna Paquin. That's Rogue, right?
Rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why didn't she dress like Rogue? I would have been like Rogue.
Right.
You know.
Maybe too easy.
Yeah.
Anybody sees that white streak in the hair, you know automatically. It's either that
or Pepe Le Pew.
Or Pepe Le Pew, or any other character with a white streak in their hair.
Right. Oh, the singer of the Melvins.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But it was fun Halloween. We got a bunch of trick-or-treaters apparently at our house because when I got home, no one that lives there was home, but there was a big empty candy bowl on our front porch with a sign that says, please take one or two.
Yeah,
so it clearly had hundreds of them.
Right, yeah, that hate to tell you this.
What?
Probably only had maybe like one. You probably had two.
Yeah.
One that showed up and saw all the candy there, and then the other one that came after and there was no candy left.
Right. I know when I got home I was like, why would they do that?
Yeah.
And I know one of our neighbors said she only gave one piece of candy to every kid.
Yeah.
And she said she had, like, I forget how many, bags or whatever, but she said she knew she had exactly 300 pieces of candy.
Right.
And she gave all of them away. So there's 300 kids in her neighborhood, or at least, 150 kids that switched costumes and went back.
Right.
But that's crazy.
Wow. Yeah. I know that, the past couple of years I've, hung out at my parents' house on Halloween night during trick-or-treat or whatever, and maybe like 10 kids show up.
No.
Total for like the past 10 years.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty big neighborhood.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe they go in a different direction because they can hit more houses or something.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it's a large suburban, semi-affluent neighborhood, so, yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
And your mom gives out that great celery, so, I mean, like, I don't know why they don't go.
It's true. I love celery.
Yeah, what kid doesn't?
I got leftover celery today.
Yeah.
She called me when she was like, hey, I left a bag of celery for you in my shop. You should go pick it up.
That's awesome.
I was like, all right, I will.
Like stupid kids don't know what they're missing.
Fuck yeah.
Like their goobers and their almond joys and whatnot.
I love an almond joy.
Ah.
I love coconut.
They've got nuts, yeah.
Well, yeah, they do have nuts, but I mostly love the coconut.
I love coconut.
But sometimes you feel like a nut. That's when you get the almond joy.
Mm-hmm. What happens if you don't?
You get the mounds.
Oh, wow.
Because they don't.
Wow. They should incorporate that in their jingle or something.
Yeah, probably. Something like that, yeah.
Man, that's terrible.
I
apologize. I can't even go on with that. That's awful. Just terrible.
Yeah. Oh, well.
But, so no trick-or-treaters here?
Yeah, not that I know of. But, at least, I was back here in my office during the majority of the trick-or-treating time, so...
We're pretty secluded, so, I mean, there's probably not a lot of kids that come back here.
I think all the neighborhood kids have seen me and know not to fuck with me.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm mean.
Especially the kids.
Yeah. I also had no candy anyway, so...
Well, yeah, when I got home... There were still kids roaming all through the neighborhood, and I walk up to the porch, and our porch light's on, and there's a pumpkin, and there's this empty candy bowl, and I was like, ah! So I quickly turned all the lights off and ran inside and locked the door. Because I actually ran inside and looked for more candy, because I knew there was bags of candy in there, but it was all empty. So I guess she'd put it all out.
I'd normally during Halloween I'll go somewhere and hide.
Just like a bookstore.
Yeah, one year I spent the trick-or-treat time at Books and Company, and last year hung out at Mavericks and GameSwap, and yeah, so.
I really like passing out candy, I really do, but the last couple of years I've had to work, so missed it. Maybe next year.
Yeah. Usually, my previous jobs I've always had to work or whatever, so yeah.
I just like seeing all the costumes. It's kind of fun. I like the kids.
I hate kids. I could give a shit about their costumes. Like most of their costumes are inappropriate now anymore. Anyway, I was driving home last night, right as trick or treating started, and on the way there, I saw a bunch of maybe 10-year-old girls dressed as the slutty versions of whatever costume they were supposed to be wearing.
Yeah.
Which is, it's gross.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. I mean, it's creepy that they make those costumes in that size, and it's creepy that the parents are like, yeah, why not?
Right.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
You'll be pole dancing Hermione.
Yeah.
For Halloween.
And not only that, but then there was the clearly 18-year-old stormtrooper that was walking around amongst them.
Right. Yeah. He's just waiting for the next comic convention.
Yeah. Way to go, pedophiles. Halloween is your night.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Yeah.
But I had fun.
Yeah.
We had a breakfast.
Yeah, we went to Bob Evans, Bobby E's.
Mm-hmm. Which traditionally we do not go out.
Nope.
For dinner on drawing night.
No, we usually order in Chinese pizza, occasionally a burrito.
And the Chinese pizza is great.
Chinese pizza is pretty good. Yeah.
It's rice mixed under the cheese. And it's amazing.
Chinese don't use that much cheese, do they?
No, they don't.
Or do the Japanese, I think.
No. And if they do, it's usually in weird cubes or whatever.
Right.
Or no, that's Indian.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah, Chinese don't use cheese.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. Why not?
I don't know.
Why not? There's no cows in China?
I would think they have cows. They have beef.
Yeah. Maybe they use all the cow and the beef, and there's no room for the cheese left.
I guess. All right. But anyway.
Yeah. It was fun. I had a good time. Good time for Halloween.
Well, hey, speaking of animals that you shouldn't be eating, the Jewish aren't allowed to eat pork.
That's true.
Yeah. And that ties in with our book, Hereville, by...
Try to pronounce that.
Barry Deutsch.
Deutsch? Is it?
I would say so because there's this television attorney named Ronnie Deutsch. And I think it's the same spelling.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Deutsch.
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 It's fun. It's a fun word.
It is a fun word.
Yeah,
Deutsch. Yes.
So yeah, how did you... Okay, backstory.
All right, backstory.
Did you happen upon this somehow? Because I couldn't remember if you bought it at my work or not, and then I asked you the other day, and you said you did not.
I did not buy this at your work. I did not buy this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. This was sent to me as a free book so that we would review it.
That's right. I remember you telling me that now.
Yes.
It was like they wanted us to review it online or something? Or?
Well, that's what we do.
Wait a minute. No, we're just sitting here in a studio.
Yeah, but eventually our this thing that we're doing, this talking to each other,
Right.
that goes online.
Whoa. Hold on.
Yeah.
I might need a minute.
Take your time.
No, I thought there was something like he wanted us to like fill out some online thing or something, and you told him that I wasn't online or something.
No. He sent me his press release and an email saying that he had this his new book out.
Oh, there's an online version of the book.
That's
what it was.
He said if we wanted to review the book, that we could read the full color version online, or if we needed a physical copy, he would have his publisher send us a black and white preview copy to review like a physical book. And I said, well, my co-host is not online.
Yeah.
Would not be able to read an online version of this, so I will need a physical copy. And he said, okay. He's like, I'm also available for interviews. And I said, we don't do interviews.
Yeah, we've done well, not really.
Yeah, no,
we just had guests.
Yeah. So he said, fine. He sent, took my address, and then like about a week later in the mail, I get Hereville.
Tangible.
A tangible, hardcover, full color copy.
Yeah, I noticed it was not. You
Not
said it was black and white.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So much like the shiniest jewel, we're getting free shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what this is really all about.
it really is. With Johnny Hahn giving us presents, getting a couple of free books to review. Keep the free shit rolling in, people.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like a celebrity, but I haven't been, I haven't had indiscriminate sex in public toilets yet with fanboys.
Right.
Fangirls, fanboys, whatever.
Whatever. You swing both ways.
Yeah, I mean, I'm equal opportunity bathroom fucker.
Right.
If nothing else, that is me. No, yeah, that is really cool that they, clearly have never heard the show and decided to send us one anyway.
I'm pretty sure it's just like, who reviews comics? And they do like a Google search and we pop up somewhere and so we just get put on a list. And, hey, whatever, I'll take it.
Yeah.
If those guys want our filthy minds to talk about their book.
Their children's book?
Their children's, all ages, cute comic, then yeah, we'll filth it up. We will filth it up.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And ruin your reputations.
Oh. Well, they're not.
So let's just say this right off the bat. We're sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Barry.
Yeah. However, I really liked it.
I really liked it as well. Yeah. Yeah. It's like I said, it is all ages.
Yeah.
But it's not like insulting.
Not at all.
Yeah.
We'll say that it's not insulting, but it does feel at times to be kind of patronizing, but also totally necessary due to the subject matter.
You mean like with the translations?
Not just that, but there's like the scene where they talk about the Sabbath.
Okay.
And like, just basically sort of laying out the whole tradition of it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit leaning towards that, but again, at the same time,
It's still part of the story.
It's part of the story. It's necessary.
Right.
Because I certainly would not have known anything about any of that.
The only thing I know about Shabbos is from The Big Lebowski.
Right.
You can't really trust Walter to give you an accurate picture of anything. So yeah, but I know what you mean. Because like that part, it did seem to slow down a bit, and it was more like lesson time.
Yeah, it was like, hey kids, this is what being an Orthodox Jew was like.
Right.
And again, it really does tie into the whole story.
Yeah, it does. It works.
But it just kind of for a 32-year-old guy reading it, just who, no offense, but I really don't care about any religion or culture other than my own.
Right.
Because I'm just an ass. That's really what it comes down to. So, it takes me out of the story a little bit. But, again, it needed to be in it, so I can't really complain too much about it.
Yeah, I thought it worked. But I know what you're saying.
And I do like you mentioned, the translations.
Yeah.
He throws in a lot of Yiddish,
Mm-hmm.
and then throws in like a translation down at the bottom of the page, which I kind of liked.
I kind of get the feeling that supposedly the characters are always speaking Yiddish, but they only put they only print occasional words as Yiddish with translations. Is that what you got from that?
No.
Really? Okay.
Right.
Because I know at one point, when Mirka's talking to the troll, he says, "Oh, you speak Yiddish?"
Right.
And I think she was just talking like English.
Right.
I don't know if that's what he was trying to do. Like if he was like, it'd be ridiculous to print the entire thing in Yiddish with
Right.
I
don't know. Yeah. I just got that it was sort of like a Chris Claremont writing, Nightcrawler and Colossus type thing.
Okay. Yeah. Like occasionally they throw in.
Right. But
Yeah.
not as obnoxious as Nightcrawler or Colossus can be.
Right.
I guess, actually, I don't really have a problem with Nightcrawler or Colossus. It was always Gambit I had the problem with.
Really?
That's the random French of Gambit.
Hmm.
I just hate Gambit.
Never liked Gambit?
I liked him when I was like 13, 14 years old, but then I got really bored with the character pretty quickly.
Was he in any of the... He wasn't in the Grant Morrison run, was he? Gambit?
No.
I don't think I've ever... Okay, no, I read the first, 4 issues of the Jim Lee Claremont series.
He was in that.
Okay. But yeah, other than that, I never read any of the Uncanny stuff. Here we are, reviewing Uncanny X-Men. But Uncanny X-Men by Barry Deutsch.
I can see him on an X-Men book.
I would buy it. Like in maybe a Strange Tales
Or
story.
maybe he would do a Kitty Pryde story. She's Jewish.
Really? Is she?
Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize she was Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Her, Ben Grimm.
Yeah.
I think there are others.
Red Skull? Maybe not.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe in a Strange Tales story that would be cool. If he went the other direction.
Sure.
No, but yeah, I agree. It was a lot better than I expected.
Yeah.
The story was good.
Yeah.
The art, I thought was super cool.
The art is pretty good. There are a couple places where it's a little clunky, but I think for the most part it really works.
Yeah. The lettering, amazing.
Lettering's really good.
Like when they have the crashes and the splashes.
Yeah.
I thought that was excellent. Like there was a scene where she goes through the trees riding on the pig, and you see the leaves everywhere and the word crash, and that was great.
Speaking of the pig, I think it's the best illustrated pig I've ever seen in any comic ever.
Possibly. Yeah.
I certainly don't mean that to sound as insulting as apparently it came out. But
I was trying to think. I was like, was there a pig in We Three?
there was not. Was there?
No, I don't think so.
Like a boar, maybe?
I don't know. You found that book to be a bore? Oh, jeez. Man, that was the worst joke I've ever done.
Yeah.
Man, that didn't even apply. You didn't even say the book was... Oh, I suck.
Yeah.
Suck.
Wow, I just flipped to a random page and I saw a word balloon shaped like a chicken.
Yeah.
As someone was making chicken noises.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. And the color's great, too.
Yeah, the coloring is really good. Very subtle.
Yeah, very...
But, just really effective.
Yeah, because it has a happy tone, all the backgrounds, instead of white pages, it has this, I don't know, what color is that, fuchsia-ish?
It's not fuchsia.
Yeah.
But like a peach color, maybe.
Ooh, a pinkish peach. But then when things get a little darker, like when she's goes underwater and meets the troll, it's really dark and blue, and I thought that was great.
It's really good stuff. Yeah.
I was gonna ask too. What? Okay, I don't know if this is a spoiler with the story. What do you think the witch? How is she related to the town or the people there? Is that a spoiler?
No, I don't think it is because they don't actually say anything.
Yeah.
But I have a theory.
Yeah.
I think Mirka's stepmother is related to the witch.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. But because she gets really
angry when the witch is mentioned,
very protective, and
they also have similar features.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning of the story, Mirka mentions about her stepmother's nose,
right,
and how it's the longest nose she's ever seen, or something like that. And then when we meet the witch, she also has a very similarly long nose.
I didn't notice the long nose, yeah. but I know that they both knew about each other, right? Because the witch says something like, if she wants to know how to defeat the troll, she have to. The only person that knows anything in that town is
and obviously, I guess the stepmother has been outside of this town before. She knows a lot about the Gentile world.
Goish. See, I'm not a dumb cup. I learned a little bit from this. Those are the only 2 words I picked up.
I can't remember any of them. It's also been like a week and a half since I read it.
I read it yesterday, but and it's kind of like I could see how this would be a really good book for kids because it does have a lot of fantasy and action elements that would interest them. Like there are trolls and there's dragons and there's swords, but it also is very informative about a way of life. I don't know. I guess Barry Deutsch probably lived. I don't know.
Guessing he's Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
Just a guess.
And
or at least really interested in the Jewish culture.
I think it said what he does. I don't see. He attended the School of Arts, New York City, Portland. He says, it doesn't really say. But it's informative. So there is something there for people to learn, and it's kind of inspiring because it's about this girl who doesn't really want to do her work or whatever, and at the end of the book she kind of has this change of heart maybe, and it's cool. I would, if I had kids, I would want them to read this. I mean, I just wouldn't. There's a ton of comics in my collection
because you want them to be Jews.
I want them to. Yeah, that's why I can buy them tons of presents in December instead of just one. But no, I mean, I'd want my kids to eventually read From Hell and Superfuckers, but not right off the bat.
Right.
So
you want to ease them into that.
Yeah,
Hereville.
Exactly.
Go Hereville, then Superfuckers, and then From Hell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, by the time they're 5. Yeah. I mean, they might not know all the words in From Hell, and I'd be like, see, that man right there is cutting her vagina with a knife. Make sure you tell your teacher all about this. But no, this would be a comic that wouldn't be insulting. I wouldn't feel like I was giving them some horrible pandering crap, that's some of the kids comics that
they
come through
really
Mavericks.
Seem like they're dumbed down.
Yeah.
Or just kind of treat the kids like just stupid kids. Here you go, Billy.
Yeah.
A lot of hand-holding.
Right.
This really doesn't do that at all.
I mean, there are some, I know Marvel and DC even do some kids comics that are cool and they're, interesting, but a lot of them just seem very, very, vapid, there's nothing there, really. Because kids, we've talked about this before, kids are,
kids are a lot smarter than you give them credit for.
Yeah, they're inquisitive, they want to know, they want the good stuff, know?
Yeah.
They want to read Uncanny X-Men, they don't want to read,
child-sized X-Men.
Yeah. I mean,
Power Pack meets the X-Men.
Remember those Franklin Richards comics that come through Mavericks? The only people that have ever bought those from Mavericks are 30 years old.
Right.
I
will tell you this, though. Those Franklin Richards comics, pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
But for some reason, like, the kids don't want to read those.
No, yeah.
They want something a little more, a little more meat.
I will also say that maybe those books aren't for kids.
Oh, they're
Franklin
not?
Richards ones.
Oh, I thought they were.
I mean, they're all ages, but I would say that they're definitely more for people who have a nostalgia for, like Calvin and Hobbes and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. The kids want to read, Wolverine and Spider-Man, but they don't want to read the, dumbed down versions of it. They want to read the actual versions.
I mean, you can't really give them the Marvel Max titles.
Well, no, obviously. But
there should be there should be
like the main Marvel books should be for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but not in the way that it's like the Johnny DC books are for kids, but like in the way that
not watered down at all.
Right. Like when we were kids, that's what we read.
Yeah, there was no 3 different age groups of comics. There was comics,
right?
And you either read them or
there were kids books, but it was like the Care Bears and
all the Marvel Star books,
right, yeah.
And I loved like Thundercats and Richie Rich. I mean, I loved Casper and Wendy the Witch and all that. But
and those are fine.
Yeah.
But, like when you get into the superhero stuff, like, you do want to read the regular stuff. But the thing is, like, the way the stories are structured nowadays, that you can't even do that because you're stuck in the middle of, like, a 3-year-long story arc about Peter Parker selling his soul to the devil.
Right. Yeah. For kids. But that's why Hereville, I think, falls nicely between those two, because it's not watered down and it's not some gore fest. It's like like it really is an all ages book. Like I could see kids. I could see myself really enjoying this 20 years ago.
Right.
Probably as much as I enjoyed it, this week. Which I think that's a mark of a good story.
Yeah. And it's like it's not afraid to deal with
child pornography. I'm just kidding.
It's not afraid to deal with like dark subject matter either,
right?
Or like scary things, or
Yeah, they don't really mention like her mom's dying. They don't really talk about it, but you can tell that's what happened. And,
right. There's just like a really good scene in the middle of the book, towards the end, I guess, where got a little weepy.
Yeah. Oh, see, I powered through this one. I did not cry, you big pussy. Yeah. But it was touching. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like what's the word? Like overly dramatic for effect or
anything like that. Yeah. And then like I said,
it wasn't trite. It wasn't trite.
Right. At the end, when she is getting ready to face the troll, she fights the troll at the end. Spoiler.
Yeah.
The troll just goes around just blatantly saying that he's going to eat her, if she loses the battle. And I mean, like in a dumb kids comic, it would probably just be something completely vapid and pointless, with no weight to it whatsoever.
Right, he wouldn't threaten anything serious.
Right.
He would just be there and be bad.
Right, yeah. So, yeah,
And I love the way the troll is drawn. He's awesome.
I like that entire scene.
Yeah.
Just the way he's drawn, the way he acts, the way he talks.
Oh, the way the story progresses there.
Yeah.
Like how it ties into the beginning. In the first few pages, she's talking about something that sort of comes back.
Just good storytelling all around.
Oh, yeah. It's so clean looking.
Oh, yeah. It's a breeze to get through, but like not in the way that like it's forgettable.
Right.
Because again, like I may not have picked up all the Jewish words that were in there.
Right.
But I still remember most of the story, and it's been a week and a half since I read it.
Right.
So I mean, it's not a weightless breeze.
Yeah. Ooh, weightless breeze. Did you ever see them? I saw them open for Pineapple Highway. Never mind.
Yeah. The joke is that you're supposed to mention a real band that they would.
Oh, that would make it even better.
Yeah.
You never heard of Pineapple Highway? They headlined Lollapalooza 7 years ago. No. Damn it.
Want me to start over again?
Yeah. The whole show.
Yeah.
No, I was
Hello! Welcome to
Mine is just two. They're There was a point in here, I think it was when she first saw the witch's, mansion or whatever, in the middle of the woods, and you see that close-up of Mirka's face. Something started reminding me of Dave Sim's artwork, and, like, I kind of...
Dave Sim would never write this book.
No, never.
Or read it.
No.
Yeah, he'd probably read it, but...
Yeah.
Dave Sim's a proponent of the Jewish people.
Mm-hmm.
He
That's
wrote,
right.
the Judenhaus.
Judenhaus. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Which is still a really great book that people should read. Despite Dave Sim.
Yeah.
People should read that
I
book.
know. God bless Dave Sim. Wow. I know, that was, like, that always troubled me that, like, right as he put out this book that he wanted to get into classrooms across the country, across the continent, because, he's in Canada. Basically the same month that he did that, he decided that anyone that ever wants to correspond with him has to fill out a questionnaire saying that he's not a misogynist. And it's like, really? I mean, do you think schools are going to even want to deal with someone that is that much of a nut job?
Yeah.
I love him, but he's a nut job.
Yeah.
I love him, though.
Yeah.
I think he's great.
Yeah.
I'll buy everything he does until one of us is dead.
Right.
Me or Dave, not me or you.
Yeah.
If you die, I'll still keep buying them.
I figured that.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. That's your right.
Yeah. But yeah, he's nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the artwork... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, some of the artwork started reminding me of just, like, I don't know, the way he draws clothing or, like, lettering or things. Like, I wonder if there's some sort of inspiration or influence, I should say, from Dave Sim.
I would say that pretty much anyone who is doing a small press, I guess it's not self-published, but, it's an independent comic creator.
Self-promoting.
Self-promoting. I figure anyone who is doing that is in some way owing Dave Sim something.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, even if they've never heard of him or his work, they might somehow be influenced. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at it now and I don't really see as much. It's like in the way he draws, like, shadows on clothing and things like that. And then the lettering, too. I thought it was kind of Dave Sim.
Yeah, and all the backgrounds are by Gerhard.
Yeah, Gerhard did all the backgrounds. What is that guy doing these days?
I don't know.
BGM? Can you tell us?
BGM? I guess he would know more than us. He'll tell us.
Please do. I'm genuinely interested. But yeah, awesome. It was very good.
Yeah?
It was very good. That's so cool that they sent you this for free.
Yeah. I'm glad to have it.
I mean, this would have been worth paying for.
Yeah.
And you got it for free.
Glad I didn't because I'm poor.
$16 cover price. Definitely worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Hardcover, no ads, color.
It's well worth the read.
Yeah.
Good job, Mr. Deutsch.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Deutsch.
Yeah.
Free book.
Yeah. Seriously. Much appreciated.
Again, anyone else out there want to send me a free book?
Yeah, we'll review it.
Send me a free book.
Will we review anything for free that we're sent?
The only stipulation is you can't know us.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, that didn't work out so good. But yeah. I was really impressed with this.
Me as well.
All right. Is there anything else?
Read it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fun.
Own it. Love it.
Leaves itself open for a sequel, kind of, but at the same time, I don't think it needs one.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing. I think the only criticism I can say is it just kind of ends. Like I turned the page, and I totally expected there to be more. Like I don't want to spoil it too much because it's like the last 2 pages of the book, but like there's like this kind of action scene and like
I think it ties up pretty well.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I thought it. I wanted. Maybe it's because I just enjoyed it so much, but I expected and wanted like 3 or 4 more pages.
Well, I think that's what you want out of any entertainment. You wanted to go out on top.
Maybe that's what it is too. There's like a little section in the back with some sketches and whatnot.
Right.
So maybe my fingers, because I was reading the tangible copy. Maybe my fingers were like, "Hey, there's more pages," and then I was like, "What? It's over."
I think it ends. Like the only thing left at the end to really resolve is, the punishment Mirka receives for disobeying the rules. I don't think that's too much of a spoiler.
Right.
She's a rebellious kid.
Yeah. She's a rule
You
breaker.
get that from the get-go.
What did you think, too? Do you think all of this actually was happening? It's kind of ambiguous.
Much like a Pan's Labyrinth, I think it really happened.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I tend to think so, too.
Yeah.
I mean...
Did you ever see Pan's Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Okay.
We watched it. I think me and you watched it together.
Nope.
Yeah?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
I'm 99% sure me and you watched it together.
Saw Devil's Backbone.
Yeah. We reviewed that one.
Yeah.
But I think we watched Pan's before we saw that. Where else would I have seen Pan's Labyrinth?
I don't know.
I never rented it.
Not with me, though.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah. Did you see it in the theater?
I'm not. Actually, I think it was me and you.
Maybe you and Kathleen saw it at some point.
I don't think so. I could swear it was here.
I'm pretty sure maybe I let you borrow it,
That's possible, maybe.
but I don't think you and I watched it together.
Okay. Yeah, I might be wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of ambiguous because they don't really say one way or the other.
Right.
Because there's fantastical things that happen, but it's usually only around Mirka.
Right. Yeah, she's the only person that usually sees it.
I think so,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
And
But
there's-
again, I go back to Pan's Labyrinth, in which I choose to believe that this stuff really happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for you decide, people.
Yeah.
When you read Hereville.
But that's because part of me wants to tap into the childlike wonder of fantastical things happening and them being real to the child. I want that to be real
In our reality.
because I want my life to be better.
No. Let's hope for that. During the break.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be back.
All these open spaces where they give me no cover now. I stand out here
back to gutter trash. Oh, yeah.
I'm alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 No? Not really?
I don't know.
Thinking about the fantasy childhood thing still.
No.
Oh.
Just, I got nothing to really talk about after all that.
Oh, really?
I already mentioned that my car died. That was pretty much the biggest thing that happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
Discovered a love for XM radio, despite its luxurious pointlessness.
Yeah. You get to enjoy some metal, I believe.
Fuck yeah, I got to enjoy some metal. Metal.
We need a good metal station around here.
We do. Get XM, liquid metal.
Yeah. Have you heard of 70,000 tons of metal?
No.
This is, I think it starts in like a week. It's this cruise that goes down the coast, I think to somewhere like Cozumel or somewhere. And it's a metal cruise, and it cost $1,000. But it's 4 days, and every port that they stop at, some metal band gets on the cruise ship and plays, and then, like, I don't know, maybe hangs out for a few hours, and they get off at some other port.
Right.
But I know, like, Iced Earth's playing, and Fear Factory, and Obituary, and Marduk, and just, like, all these Swedish metal bands.
Wow.
And can you imagine a cruise ship of nothing but
Metal.
metalheads?
Yeah. Wow. I will say that I believe my parents have gone on quite a few cruises.
Mm-hmm.
$1,000 for 4 nights is a pretty good deal for a cruise.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
And then you get metal bands.
And metal bands, yeah. But that might be a little much.
It's probably a lot much.
Because, I mean, you'd think, even though it is, metal cruise, you'd think you'd still want to, like, relax a little on the cruise.
Right.
And there'd be all these, like, douchebags with, like, those
Spiked wristbands
right.
that are like 9-inch spikes coming out of their wrists.
People that smell like watered down beer, like
Right,
falling
yeah.
all over you every 5 minutes. It's just,
Cigarettes and pot.
Yeah.
Just bald dudes with head tattoos. And
like weird camouflage dudes that
right.
had something horrible happen to them that
Right,
now they're
right.
taking it out through the music. And, like, don't get me wrong, I love the genre.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
But there's all that is attached to
Yes,
it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I don't know. That seems like I might go like I'll pay $200 and go for 1 day of the metal cruise, maybe. Oh no.
You're kind of stuck on the cruise if you
Yeah.
go on the cruise.
Yeah, even that seems like a lot. $200 for a day, but pretty cool though.
Well,
Cool. Check it out.
Wish them the best of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just- what could possibly go wrong?
Right. Yeah, I think if I were going on a cruise, I would not want to be on the metal cruise as
Yeah.
much as I love metal.
Yeah.
I would like to be on the Nobody Bother Me cruise.
Yeah. I know. I'd like to be on the like I don't know, Low or Mogwai cruise. Where Cigaros, where like it's all like pretty relaxing music the whole time. You just-
People jumping off board because the music sucks.
It's so depressing. Right. Yeah. I love depressing music. I really do. I like slow music is what it is, I think. I like stuff that's tranquil. And I like metal. So, I like the yin and the yang. Neither one better than the other. But, yeah. Yeah, metal cruise. I know there's all kinds of themed cruises now.
Yeah.
There's I know there was a porn cruise. There's Star Wars cruises. There's all kinds.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want to go on any of those three.
Nope. And I know you like all three of those. Things.
Yeah, in that order.
Yeah.
Metal, porn, and Star Wars.
Yep.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my parents have gone on quite a few cruises in the past couple of years, and it seems to me like that'd be a thing to do if I was, my 50s or 60s.
Right.
Yeah.
My brother and his wife do it every year, but I mean they're a married couple. They've
Right.
settled in. They've
Yeah.
been together for 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid of sinking.
You're afraid of everything.
I am. I
Yeah.
know. I'm like this ball of nerves. I would much more likely be on a cruise ship. Like I've been on small Not cruise ships, but like boats.
Ferries.
Yeah, I've been on ferries, and I've been on a canoe. I've been on a pontoon boat. I've been on a boat that went down the Ohio River. It was like a tiny cruise ship. I mean, it was like tiny. It's like the size of your apartment, but cruise ship.
I've been on a gambling boat.
Yeah.
Back when they actually went out onto the river.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, instead of just park by the dock.
Right, yeah.
Did you gamble?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't want anything.
Nothing.
Yeah. I did okay at blackjack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Broke even. Yeah.
If you had fun.
Oh, yeah. It was,
Paid for your
mine,
entertainment.
yeah. Got, played some blackjack, played some slots. She didn't enjoy herself because at the time, smoking wasn't illegal in Ohio. So she just could not wait to get off the boat.
Oh, you mean it was full of smoke? Or it
Because
was
people
not?
were smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because smoking wasn't illegal yet.
Isn't that weird, though, that you can't smoke on the boat now, but you can gamble on the boat?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's kind of strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess technically it wasn't Ohio either, though. It was Indiana. So.
Right. 'Cause you're in international waters in Indiana.
Yeah.
I went hiking today.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
My
In
cousin-
Hippieville?
In Hippieville, in Yellow Springs. With my cousin John.
From Cincinnati.
No.
Okay.
He's from Dayton.
Uh,
And yeah, it was fun. We usually go a couple times a year, me and him, for the last several years.
Right.
Probably like last 10 years, probably. Yeah, it was really cool. The leaves had mostly all fallen, but
Right.
still really pretty. Not a lot of people there.
Right.
So it was nice and chill.
People are getting ready for their Halloween parties for costume drunken debauchery.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything today.
No. You did some drawing, right?
That's not anything.
Yeah.
That's me sitting on my ass watching TV and doodling.
No. Oh, I watched, that's another thing I did today. I watched a really good movie.
Oh?
Assault on Precinct 13, the original.
Oh?
I'd never seen it.
No, neither have I.
It was very good.
I've not seen the original either. Or the remake, I mean.
Yeah, it kind of makes me want to see the original. Or the remake, to see if, there's a character I really like named Napoleon Wilson. He's kind of the main bad guy. And he's very quirky. He's always, throughout the entire film, anyone that he runs into, he asks them for a cigarette.
Right.
Like the first time you see him, that's when he's like, I really need a cigarette. And then all this shit happens, and so of course he keeps wanting a cigarette. And at the end of the movie, when they're taken away, he asks the guy for a cigarette. Never gets his cigarette. Spoiler, but
Well, I got no point to watch the movie.
well, that's true. It is sort of the main crux of the film.
Yeah.
But poor bastard.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if the remake they fucking give him a smoke,
Probably not. Not this day and age where
yeah.
smoking's illegal
Yeah,
now.
you can't, yeah. Maybe they want to make him seem even more of a badass, so they give him a cigarette. Yeah.
I watched a bunch of episodes of Andy Richter, Controls the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
I laughed and laughed and laughed. Because it's funny.
It is. I've only seen one episode, but pretty awesome.
And I also watched a couple episodes of the Dave Chappelle Show,
Yeah.
which I did not laugh and laugh and laugh.
Did you laugh a little?
A little. I chuckled at most.
Yeah. Is it because you'd seen him before and it
Nope.
wasn't as funny? No. Just you wasn't
Not a
feeling
fan.
it? Really?
Yeah.
I like him.
Eh.
I like him.
I think he's funny. Like, I've seen him on interviews and stuff. I think he's funny, just off the cuff, one-on-one.
Yeah.
But,
His stand-up's good too.
yeah, I've never heard of stand-up. But his sketch show, not a fan.
Really?
Yeah, not a fan of the sketches.
Man, the episode where he plays basketball with Prince.
The Rick James episode, I believe.
Is it?
I believe so.
Is it the same one? Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, because everybody does. Because it's Rick James.
I don't think Rick James is in that skit.
I'm pretty sure he is. Charlie Murphy, Rick James.
Charlie Murphy's in it,
Yeah, right.
but I don't think Rick James is. It. I think that's a different one. Because I'm 100% on this. Because it's just about Prince. It's just about Prince.
Right.
It's really good.
Okay.
Because Prince playing basketball.
Right.
How could that
Yeah.
not be great?
Well, either way. Not a fan of what I've seen so far.
All right.
I feel like I've been swindled out of my $2.
See, but yeah, you got the whole season for $2. That's pretty good. Well, tell you what, at the end of your trial run here,
Right.
if you decide you still don't like it, I'll reimburse you for your full expenditure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I can keep it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and if you do like it, you should keep it.
Okay. All right. But I do know that neither the Rick James or the Prince sketch are on this season.
That's okay.
You still taking me up on the offer?
Yeah.
All right.
Still give it a watch.
All right.
Although I think Kathleen owns season 1, so
yeah.
I can just watch it for free. But hey, I'm offering you this as a man. I'm not going to welch.
All right. Because I believe I was told by the person I bought it from that I could, if I did not enjoy it, I might be able to return it.
Oh, really? Well, then do that. Because I don't want
Okay.
Just because I realize that Kathleen has it on DVD. Assault on Precinct 13. I think that was the only thing I watched. It was very good, though. It was very good. 70. John Carpenter's second movie.
Second?
Yeah, I think so.
After Dark Star?
Yeah.
Dark Star's not very good.
I actually have that one from the library as well. I've never seen it, but
It's, for what it is, not entirely terrible, but it's not at all good.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I like the writer. Same guy wrote Alien.
Right.
Or co-writer. 'Cause
Right. Dan O'Bannon.
Yeah.
I believe also the writer of Return of the Living Dead.
Oh, really? Dan
Yeah.
O'Bannon?
I
Really?
believe so.
Really?
Yeah. Which was on today just before you came over.
Yeah.
On TV. On the TV.
Yeah, Kathleen was telling me she was watching the Ghoulies
Yeah.
marathon, and then
I watched part of the Ghoulies early this morning. Yeah.
they should shoot some critters. Why don't they have critters on
I don't know. I've got Critters in my DVD collection if you want to
Wow.
just watch that.
Wow.
I don't know.
That would be awesome. We probably should do that, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I've big night tonight for television. For television and comic book fans.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead premieres tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen it by now, everyone.
Yeah. Because this is airing on November 2nd.
Yeah.
Or around then. So, yeah, clearly people have seen it by now.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited. Might have to get out of here early. It's only an hour away.
Yeah.
My brother has AMC.
Yeah.
I can go over there. My cousin has AMC.
Yeah. Too bad you've already got me scheduled to do stuff.
Oh, yes. You're helping me do some scanning.
Yep. Got some arts work to be scanned.
And artwork is more important than television.
Yes, it is.
So there you go. If you learn nothing else from us,
Artwork,
more important.
greater than television.
That's right.
Yep. I don't know. You got, I'm just getting kind of hungry. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm hungry too.
I just, let's wrap this up pretty quickly.
I haven't ate since before the hike because Kathleen met us in Yellow Springs for some delicious food. And yeah, that's been about 6-7 hours. So yeah.
Yeah. That's about the last time I ate as well. So. Well, let's go get something to eat.
Let's do it.
Let's wrap this up here. Let me pick a movie.
Pick a movie.
I'm gonna pick a movie to watch.
Yeah.
I am picking a movie. You may have seen this movie. I don't know.
It's okay. I don't
mind.
mind.
I never have. I'm pretty sure I've been told I shouldn't ever watch this movie, but fuck those people. I'm watching this movie.
Yeah, you tell them.
Unless you veto.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hope I have a backup.
Yeah.
All right. Movie I'm picking. Comic book villains.
Ooh, let's watch that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I have, but it's
Okay.
been I probably saw it when it was on the new rack at Accent Video.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's so weird. I was actually telling someone an anecdote from that movie earlier this week
All right.
at Mavericks.
All right.
I was comparing, I'll save that.
Yeah.
I was comparing something from my life to a scene from the movie.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Comic book villains.
Comic book villains. All right. We'll be back next week.
Yes.
Goodbye. You can subscribe to Gutter Trash at iTunes or directly at guttertrash.net. If you go to iTunes, please leave us a review. You can email us at eric@guttertrash.net or jason@guttertrash.net. For more info, you can find us on Facebook, or you can go to seanborn.net or buyerbeware.guttertrash.net. Listen to our sister podcast, League Night, at league.guttertrash.net. Thank you for listening. Until next time.